Ever since the cyber attack against the city of Tulsa, there have been more complaints about high water bills and not being able to get through to customer service.
Yeah, even though one couple's water bill issue started long before that attack. Of course, we're keeping an eye on it. They asked 2 News Oklahoma problem solver Pete Knutson for some help in bridging the apparent water bill communication gap.
Just washing the dishes makes Velma Haywood a little nervous after she and her husband moved into their rental home in Tulsa a year ago. They're careful using any water at all, she says, after their first month's utility bill was well over $300.
I kept telling the lady, there's no way that could be based on my usage. There's just myself and my husband here, just 2 people in this house.
A customer service rep told Velma records showed they were using a lot of water and suggested searching for a leak or other issue causing their bill to be that high. When their landlord couldn't find a leak, Velma says a city rep then told her they were charged more than $300 based on the previous renter's high water usage.
That's not my problem. I shouldn't have to pay someone else's bill. That doesn't make any sense at all to me. It's just not right. But yet they did it.
Paying that first high bill, Velma says, meant going a month without expensive medications both she and her husband need.
That we couldn't buy because we had to pay a $300 water bill.
So Velma says she couldn't just shrug off that first big bill, even after their service charges eventually dropped to less than $90 a month. She insisted on talking to someone higher up to get that original $300 refunded. By now, though, the city was recovering from that cyber attack.
The manager said, well, there is a possibility that we can do a credit to your account if we can find the errors. But you know that we had a data breach recently, and that information was all lost.
Weeks later, after not getting any more answers, Velma finally contacted the problem solvers and we touched base with the city. Apparently, they were able to find that lost information because a representative sent us this detailed email about Velma's service. The city says there appeared to be an issue at that rental property dating back to the fall of 2019. When Velma and her husband moved in last October, records show the Haywoods used 15,000 gallons of water during the first 20 days. But the city says it appears after they received that first large bill, the Haywoods may have found an issue and corrected it, since they've used less than 3,000 gallons a month since then.
It was very stressful. It was very stressful.
Early on, Velma says they did find a toilet that sometimes kept running, but they didn't think that was enough to jack up their bill by more than $200. But at least now they know and don't have to worry when doing simple chores like washing those dishes. Pete Knutson, 2 News Oklahoma, Problem Solvers.